Everybody, before we get into this morning's update, I want to go over a quick synopsis of what's transpiring and what's going to be within the update. It's going to be an XRP exclusive update, and we're going to be focusing deep into the technical analysis. Last night, in the overnight hours, we managed to come down and retest the Bullflag breakout as we talked about last night. I expanded the pattern in the live yesterday, so if you're a part of that, I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll show you the expanded XRP chart. We had a short-term breakout of the Bullflag, but as we go into the higher time frames, we're starting to fill out this pattern further. We needed to come down and hit the uptrending support, which we managed to do now, so I'll show you that in the technical analysis. If you're a fan of XRP, to me, there is no reason to sell XRP, even if we had a consolidation, and let's just say we broke through the Bullflag, and we broke down some 40% retest of that 36 or 42 cent area. You shouldn't be afraid to hold XRP. With the adoption coming, with some of the laws that are trying to be passed in the USA, they're trying to pass a law right now, so be aware that if this goes through, you would only be able to spend 10% of your yearly earnings on crypto. And this is a bill that's being introduced in the USA by a congressman or politician. I'm not going to go any further into it, but that's another reason why you need to understand the accumulation phase. And if this is the case, it's going to be very, very hard in the USA to start acquiring our cryptos. Even if we sold out, let's say we sold out at 80 cents and it went all the way down to 12 cents. If they're only letting you buy 10% of your net worth per year, what if you make $20,000 a year? You can only spend $2 grand on crypto. So it's going to be very difficult to acquire and facilitate your funds in a direction or put it into a spot that you feel the most secure with. So with all the things that are transpiring in the world right now, especially with XRP's adoption, I showed you the connections with XRP being in fact and fed now through Finestro and another source. Go back and watch that yesterday, as it was probably one of the best lives I've ever done, in the top 5. But XRP's price action, we're still doing the prototypical consolidation. This is still a bullish consolidation, and we in fact hit perfectly on a wick, exactly where we needed to. And now we'll see if this is the start of something more. Make sure you hit that like button, as it's our job to start with positivity over negativity. We're winners here, we're not the victim. So being the winner, we have to have all the information so we can make a rational and informed decision. And we look at the technical analysis and the news alike to form a perception and reality of the movements of XRP in the broader crypto market. We'll also take a look at the US dollars that came back up to 101. It's come up to a major resistance, and as we talked about a few days ago, for anybody who's new, you wouldn't be up to date with this, but we talked about how the US dollar currency index was going up to the resistance, and that would allow crypto to correct. But one would be more of a bear flag, or a bear trap. The other is a bull trap. So we'll take a very deep look at that. Make sure you hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel and sharing this far and wide to help pushing me through the YouTube algorithm. Good morning, 9:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Friday, July 21st, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So yesterday I expanded out the pattern for everybody so that they could see how XRP's pattern was evolving. We had that bull flag, the immediate short term, which would be from here, back down, back through. But now we expanded the bull flag, because if you look at it in the 1 hour time frame, we're able to take that 1 hour candle resistance and use it to our advantage now. So now, as the pattern evolves, we have the pattern resistance now kind of form like a symmetrical triangle in here. So if it holds the retest point, we either had 762 or 745. It can be either or. I preferred, like I said yesterday, for that 762 area. It's like 759, 758. But I'd rather this be the retest area, and then we start something bigger and better. This is where we would typically want to restart a retracement now to the top side. And we would want this to start the reversal if this is just a retest of the short-term bull flag breakout. And the longer term, As you can see, it made a bigger bull flag, and if it can consolidate properly, our next move should be to come back up to 84 cents and see if we get rejected. So basically, what we're looking at here until further notice, we got this top wick. So we use this as we came through resistance, and now we meet the point. All we did was overextended the support, and extended it out. And then it ended up hitting here. It wasn't here yesterday. We put this out here, but this move hadn't happened yet. It just happened to come down to the support. So if we're going to verify this breakout of a much bigger bull flag now, the short-term bull flag broke out. Now we need to break out of the longer-term bull flag. This could even come back up to a third layer up here. And if you're projecting it out, you would expect a resistance somewhere around that 90 cents. Or you could get a double top up here now, or what could be considered a third lower low, up around 84 cents. So we're going to see if today, if the broader move here, if we're going to hold this 76 cents, or if we're going to come down to 746, which technically could happen, but I'd be more comfortable on a bull flag bounce right around this 762. And you can see the pattern has expanded. So we have to stay updated with the pattern movements. With the move-in rejection yesterday, we were able to evolve the pattern. And we still have to remember, in the weekly time frame, we've had our first bullish golden cross here in the weekly since April of 2020. We have a lot of room to move, but as we talked about, that consolidation is real in these levels. So we have to watch this play out. In the immediate short term, first thing we would have to do is get on top of the 30-day. And we're trying to complete a death cross here in the 30-minute. So XRP right now is in a very, very critical spot. Are we going to get rejected here at roughly the 78 cent mark and then come back through the 76? Or is this where we start to build and maybe we create a double bottom down here? Maybe the bottom's already been formed. Because what I could certainly see maybe starting, and obviously we're speculating. Boom, boom. Now what if it does do this and then it can bounce up? Or it's already come down and this could be kind of like a W. Whoops. Sorry about that. Dropped my tablet. This could be more of a W reversal, and then we could bounce out. But right now we've already hit that support we were looking for. So now it's our first chance to bounce out of here. But like I said, if we get rejected here and we come back down through, we could end up having a death cross here. And this is the first sign of the short-term reversal. So right now for XRP, we want to stay within this pattern formation. We would like to break up. And I'm not saying to break out. What I'm saying is we use this as support, the short-term bull flag, and then we bounce out of here and come back up to the longer bull flag that was created yesterday, the wider one if we use it farther up in the pattern. So this will end up being a 3-tier breakout by the end of it. Right now we're from tier 1 to tier 2. We've done a perfect consolidation. And if we're going to break up higher, this is exactly what needs to happen. But now we've created a downtrending resistance around 84 cents that we need to get up and over and hold to start pushing up to the next level. So that's XRP. That's as good of an update as we can do. And if we break down, first target is going to be the swing low. If we lose 746 conveniently or confluently, we would likely come down back to that 67.2 level. There is a 72 cent support down here, but I'm not going to put it up because right now if we break down, it would signal a much bigger move. And then for the DXY, we made a move up to 101. If this is a typical consolidation, we've hit the resistance now at 101 spot 162. If you look at this in the higher time frames, the 2-hour resistance, we're trying to come back through, but we're at the 200-day right now in the 2-hour. If this pattern's meant to break back down, this is a typical rejection point around the 101. It could come up a little bit higher to 101 spot 28. But if this is the case, if this is just a standard operating procedure of a typical consolidation retest, this will break down and it will give crypto the ability to break up. If you see the dollar hold 101 spot 16, it could push crypto down to the next level. But this is just something we're watching. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything out of this update, make sure you hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're looking to buy your favorite crypto, XRP, XLM, or ISO, or IoT coins alike, tokens, we've got FEMX in the video description below. In the USA, you do not need a KYC. You would only need to do it, you don't need a VPN, and you only need to do a KYC if you're trading funds into the exchange via bank account, credit card, and such. If you're using another exchange to send funds, you don't need to use a KYC, or KYC, and you can send and receive 50,000 a day. Positivity over negativity.